In the initial phase of the business, you should set up a plan for your first 3 months of business. And I would stick to a quarterly plan pretty consistently in business as a whole. As you start to run the business further, you can start to look further ahead. When you're first getting going, it's very short-sighted, so you're gonna be looking at about 3 months just to make sure, hey, I'm gonna get through these next 3 months. The way I recommend really mapping out a plan is map your calendar year entirely, break it into blocks by quarter, and then check in every month, okay? So it can be a little challenging to keep up with a monthly plan, so I recommend breaking it out into quarters. Map out the quarters into the full year, but check in with yourself and your leadership team on a monthly basis to just see how well you guys are doing in those progress points and those benchmarks. Rocks is another term that people refer to of here are the rocks that we want to hit over the course of the year. And as time goes on, you can get further out. We're like, one of the things we did this year was we mapped out the full year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. If you're talking marketing specifically, you should set up key performance indicators for just about everything pertaining to marketing. So you have impressions, which is how often you're showing up to people. You have clicks, or how often when you are showing up to people, they're actually clicking on you, they're engaging with you, they're going to your website. When they get to your website, how often are they contacting you or buying? Depending on if you sell something as a product or a service. If it's a service and it's just a lead and they're contacting you, how often do those leads turn into sales? So what's your lead to sale ratio? And you should probably map those out and keep track of those consistently throughout the course of the business, and work on trying to figure out how you can increase each of those parts of the funnel and how you can remove friction points in those parts of the funnel so that you can be able to increase the bottom line. Universal language of business is going to be leads and sales, or sales if you're selling a product. So how do you increase your revenue? Well, you remove friction points in your sales funnel and you increase them where it's necessary. If you've removed all the friction, which is probably pretty unlikely because most people will always have some sort of friction to work on, then increase those numbers. Get more impressions, get more traffic, and then figure out how you can convert more traffic into leads and sales. We will help you map all of that out. One of the things with Imprint Digital is we have the road to scale process, which is essentially we will map out all the KPIs for you. We will create tracking platforms to map those KPIs out for you if you don't have them already. And we will figure out a way to be able to get you to your sales and revenue goal based on all those KPIs. Get a good understanding of that, figure out where are there friction points, do we need to increase impressions, do we need to increase traffic? When people are getting to your website, are they contacting you enough? Are we meeting averages? Are we surpassing averages, right? How can we get you up to where you need to be in order to increase your revenue? We'll do all of that for you. At Imprint Digital, we're like a consultant that provides marketing services. We have built our team with experience in mind, people that have worked with business owners, people that know the ins and outs of business, people that can give you advice on how to actually run your business, how to close sales, what you need to use to track the process, to meet your KPIs, to map out your year, to reach your overall sales goals. That's the process.